This video, I'm going to show you the Active Directory ACL scanner that is part of the Active Directory Pro Toolkit. So this tool will scan your domain, Active Directory, and your objects and show you the delegated permissions on those objects. You can scan the entire domain, or you can click Browse to select a specific OU. But click Run, and by default, it's going to go to the whole domain and get the delegated permissions on all of the domain and OU level objects. So once it's done, you'll have a very big list of permissions, and you're going to want to use the filters, the built-in filters, or you can search or create your own filters. So for example, if you want to see all of the users and groups that has delegated password permissions, just click on password and the results will be filtered here. And you can see there's a lot of built-in accounts that have permissions. So you'll probably want to do some additional filtering. You can click on the filter icon and you can just select specific accounts. So now I've selected a domain group and then the everyone group. And this will show you what objects this group has permissions to. So you can see this is set on this OU, whole bunch of OUs. Basically, it's set at this level, and then it's inherited by all of the other OUs. You can scroll over and see some additional information here that it's being inherited. But that's a quick way to see who has permissions to change passwords. So let me uncheck that, and I'll do full control. Now you can see which groups and users has full control and to what objects. You can also group this. So let me move. I will select group by this column. It looks like it's just the AD manager group that has permissions to, that has full control permissions. Or actually, let me clear this filter. Now, that gives you a little different view of all the users that have full control. So you can come through here. I see there's this IT modified telephone group. If I expand that, I can see all the objects in Active Directory that they have permissions to. So let me remove this filter. Right click and ungroup. So let me create a custom filter. So you can click on any column and do filter editor. So I'm going to do permissions contains, and I'm going to do, I'll do TELE, short for telephone. So now I can see all of the groups and objects that have any permissions related to telephone. So here's read telephone and write telephone. And then I can see there's this AD group called IT modified telephone. And then the object path is all the objects they have this permissions to. So to give you an example of how you would do this in Active Directory, you would have to go into each object and then pull up the security tab on that object, and then go to advanced, and then you have to scroll through this list to see which accounts and permission types they have. So you can see how easy the toolkit makes this. So for example, let's search for delete. So here's some deletes. So, and again, you'd have to go through every object to figure out who has permissions to delete. So back in the software here, I will do permissions contains, or actually there's already a built-in filter for that. So I'll click on delete, remove that. Now you've got a list of all the users and groups that have delete. So again, to make this easier to view, we could filter out groups you don't want. So I'll go through here and just, so here's an IT local group, IT managers. So now I can easily see those AD groups that have delete permissions. And again, another way to do this is just to group it, group by this column. Now you can easily see the groups, and then just to expand one, now you can see what that group has what objects they have those delete permissions on. So let me ungroup this. And then you can also search. So I could search for a specific user. I could search for anything. Account. Search for everyone. So that's pretty much it. It's a really easy way to audit delegated permissions in Active Directory. Without this tool, there's not an easy way. There are PowerShell scripts and other tools, but they are not as easy to use, in my opinion, than this tool here. You can download a free trial of this and try it out for yourself. Thanks for watching.